Actually, you have to take 12 credits.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Pennsylvania Junior Bowlers Tour live on YouTube. Under 21 doubles action today. Coming to you from the new Hiester Lanes in Reading, Pennsylvania. It was the new Hiester Lanes about 18 years ago.
So it's still in the same place.
Hey, look who's with me on the live stream today. Some kid who's back from college.
Hi.
Mystery person.
Can I go back to state yet?
Next week. State
Next
your name.
week. Daniel
Whomever.
Althouse.
Whomever. We have to think of a nickname for you.
The Prodigy.
Yeah, but you suck at bowling anymore.
This is true. The golfer.
Gooch.
Gooch?
Gooch.
Gooch.
That's what my father used to call me. Gooch.
You called him old man.
I did. I said that's what he used to call me. Gooch.
You are an old man.
I am. Hence the gray beard.
Right.
All right, so we got our finalists ready. This is going to be Baker today. Although I don't know why he's got A, B, C, D up there, if it's supposed to be Baker.
I don't know.
Interesting. All right, your qualifiers. Qualifying first in the scratch division, Sidney Binkley and Darren Zombro III at plus 481. Qualifying second, Colby Bennett, Zach Trimmer, plus 475. Qualifying third, Charlize Warner and Dylan Zimmerman back from McKendree at plus 442. Qualifying fourth, Gene Blair, TJ Owens, plus 361. And rounding out the top five with a excellent last game of 497, Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr. Those are your finalists in the scratch division. In the handicap division, Jared Barlip and Zachary Conrad qualified first at plus 231. Zach had a 298 game today. Colby Davis, Skylar Kapuscinski, plus 222, qualified second. Kayla Lowen, Josiah Floyd qualified third at plus 161. David Markowitz and Augie Quattrini. You've heard Augie's name quite often lately. They qualified fourth at plus 159. And Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler round out your top five at plus 151. Jackson told me if he wins, he's not coming on the live stream with me for the interview. I told him he is coming on the live stream with me for the interview if he wins.
Oh, okay.
So, he's nervous.
He's nervous.
He doesn't want to talk in front of 67 million people.
I wouldn't want to either, especially with you next to me.
Come on. Are you ready, Matthew?
I don't think he can hear you.
Are you ready? Take it away.
Okay, good afternoon, bowling fans, and welcome to Hiester Lanes for today's live streaming finals of the PJBT, our 21 and under doubles event, today here in Reading, PA. It is time to introduce our 5 doubles teams on each side to begin today's step ladder Baker finals. Our number 5 seeds in scratch is Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr.
In the scratch division, your number 5 seeds, Kristen Durr and Emma Fetterman.
On our number 4 seeds, Gene Blair and Troy Owens.
Gene Blair, TJ Owens, your number 4
Winner
seed.
match number 1 will advance to take on our number 3 seed in game number 2, Charlize Warner and Dylan Zimmerman.
Charlize Warner, Dylan Zimmerman, your number 3 seed.
Winner of that match number 2 will advance to the semifinal to take on our number 2 seeds, Colby Bennett and Zachary Trimmer.
Colby Bennett, Zach Trimmer, Mr. Swavely, Duck.
And the winner of that semifinal match will take on our tournament leaders at plus 481 for 8 games, Sidney Binkley and Darren Zombro III.
And your top qualifiers, Sidney Binkley and Darren Zombro. Sporting the Hershey Bears bowling shirt. That looks pretty cool.
I'm digging it.
Okay, now it's time to introduce our 5 handicap teams. Our number 5 seed is Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler.
In the handicap division, your number 5 seed, Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler.
Will be taking on our number 4 seeds, David Quattrini.
David Markowitz, Augie Quattrini, your number 4 seeds. Charlize, move.
Will advance to game number 2 to take on our number 3 seed,
Charlize.
Kayla Lowen and Josiah Floyd.
Kayla Lowen, and Josiah Floyd, your number 3 seed.
Will advance to our semifinal match to take on our number 2 seeds, Colby Davis and Skylar Kapczynski.
Colby Davis and Skylar Kapczynski. I know I butchered that, your number 2 seeds.
On our tournament leaders at plus 231 for 8 games, Jared Barlup and Zachary Conrad.
Jared Barlup and Zachary Conrad, your top seed.
Finalists for today's PJBT.
That's true.
I guess that's accurate. Can Penn State basketball get back on track? No.
No.
They're going to lose their next 2 games, and their season's going to be over. Because they're projected to face Liberty in the first round of the tournament, and I don't like that. Because I'm pretty sure Liberty's decent.
So this isn't Baker, like you said earlier?
Yeah, it's Baker.
Why do you have A, B, C, D up there? All right, it is Baker, so never mind the A, B, C, D. I like that. I tell him, so what's up with the ABCD? He just like was like, So how's Penn State treating you? I know you don't want to be home.
No, I really don't.
That's the life of a college kid.
This place is boring.
It is.
When I was driving back, it was interesting to be around cornfields.
It's not that time of the year.
Okay, just nothing, though. There's nothing here. It is like a little city up there. A little city.
That it is. So let's look at our teams here. Your number 1 seed, Sidney Binkley, Darren Zombro. They were plus 286 after qualifying, which led qualifying, by the way. Then they shut games of plus 69, plus 72, plus 54 to get to plus 481. Colby Bennett, Zach Trimmer, your number 2 seeds. They were at plus 283 in second. They bowled games plus 70, plus 68, plus 54 to get to 475 to stay in second. Your number 3 seeds, Charlize Warner, Dylan Zimmerman, they were plus 268. Then they bowled games of plus 72, 51, and 51 to get to 442. Gene Blair, TJ Owens were only at plus 188 only. Then they bowled games of plus 54, plus 88, plus 31 to get to plus 361. And your 5th and final seeds, Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr, they were at plus 149 for qualifying. And they shot games of minus 5, plus 69, plus 97 to get to plus 310. On the handicap side, your number 1 seeds, Jared Barlup and Zachary Conrad. They were plus 225 after qualifying. And they went plus 67, plus 22, and minus 83 to be at plus 231 and to hold the lead by 9 pins over your number 2 seeds, Colby Davis, Skylar Kapczynski. I will butcher that all day, so we're just going to say Skylar. They were plus 160 after qualifying, then shot games of plus 6, plus 38, plus 18 to get to plus 222. Your number 3 seeds, Kayla Lowen and Josiah Floyd, were plus 113, and they went plus 29, plus 1, plus 18 to get to plus 161. David Markowitz, Augie Quattrini, your number 4 seeds were plus 107 after qualifying and shot games of plus 46, minus 1, plus 7 to get to plus 159. And Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler round out your top 5. They were plus 201 after qualifying and went plus 29, minus 56, minus 23. So they took a step backwards to finish at plus 151. Kapczynski. Remind him pattern was High Street.
Yeah.
The pattern was High Street. Just keep that there. I'm going to need that.
Kapuscinski.
Kapuscinski. Well, this looks more like Kapuscinski.
Kapuscinski.
As he wrote it.
Kapuscinski. If we get this right by the end of the stream, we did something right today.
Lynn Kerr says, great job, everyone. She's saying great job to us, kiddo.
Thanks.
Colleen chipping in. Hello, Colleen. Deathman is watching us from Florida.
You don't learn until you butcher someone's name. That
and
is.
And you know what? I don't even learn after I butcher it. So.
I mean, we used to be called Althaus by Matt.
For years.
Althaus.
And there is multiple ways to say our name, but that's not one of them.
No.
So do you remember how to commentate bowling?
What's commentary?
Exactly. Speaking of, weren't you supposed to be learning how to do like commentary on baseball and softball?
That's just what was needed. But yes, in comm radio, I would have been commentating baseball, softball.
Are you
and
going to be?
I really haven't done anything with comm radio.
Okay. Are you going to?
Not the time of the year because of March Madness.
Okay.
Maybe when March Madness is over, I could actually like start getting into it more and be commentating football next year.
Okay. Well, the idea is for those of you that don't know, Fats TV is on its way.
Are you
And
actually
you're going to be
doing that?
commentating on it. Oh, hell yeah. You and I are going to have a handicapping contest one day.
I'm going to win that.
I'm sure you are.
When we go to Penn National, I somehow look better than you, and you've been doing it for 20 years.
And more than that.
And I've done it
Twice.
Twice. But yet I could pick that long shot.
So we're going to have a handicapping contest, and we're going to talk politics. We're going to talk relationships. I had a very funny one that people love.
Relationships.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll talk about how certain people can't make General Tso's chicken.
I don't. You know she is watching, right?
How you doing?
I'm going to get a text about that in 5 seconds.
And the text arrives, no. But this is what our TV show is going to be about. That's why we got to think of a name for you.
Oh, I thought that was it.
It's PA Fats and the Gooch.
The Gooch. The Gooch. Fats and Son.
Well, haven't seen, yeah, but that's not genetically. It's PA Fats and the non-genetically proven son. There you go. There you go. You know, I was thinking that it would have been cool if I thought about this ahead of time. I don't know what made me think about this for when we had your high school graduation party, if I had a tape of me going on the Maury Povich show to see.
I think your intro should be PA Fats and a non-genetically proven son.
That's a great idea.
I think you got to say it real low and real fast. Non-genetically proven son.
Yes. That's a great. I like that idea. So yes, Fats TV is on its way. Maybe in the next week or two, I'm having our friend Brian Krantz design the logo for it. So that should be coming up soon as his graphic design department can get the ball rolling on that. And there's going to be a flag made, which my son will be on college game day, waving that damn thing.
Why? Are you going to make me camp out?
I'm going to make you camp out on Old Main and wave the flag. You're going to be there on Monday.
On Monday?
Yes.
I thought, well, I guess I'm not getting a good seat at the whiteout.
No, go ahead.
Okay, bowling fans, time to begin our four-game inter-format step-ladder finals for today's doubles event. On the scratch side, we have number 4 seed Gene Blair and Troy Owens taking on number 5 seed Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr. Blair and Owens have elected to start the match on lane 19. They'll go in the order Owens and then Blair. The girls are going to go in the order of Fetterman and Durr. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 4 seed David Markowitz and Augie Quattrini taking on number 5 seed Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler. David and Augie have elected to start the match on lane 21. They will go in the order of David and then Augie. And then the other team, it will be Ian and Jackson in that order. And the Smith-Kohler team getting the difference in handicap, which is 21. Okay? Bowling fans, let's give a nice hand
All right, so off we go. Game 1 on the scratch side. We got the Maryland connection of Gene Blair and TJ Owens going up against Emma Real Deal Fetterman and the legend Kristen Durr.
Emma Real Deal Fetterman?
Yes.
Where'd you come up with that?
It's just spur of the moment.
You need to be more
Spur of the moment.
creative.
Well, you know, I don't get paid for this.
Maybe you should.
That is David Markowitz starting us out on the handicap side. TJ Owens with a strike on the scratch side. Markowitz leaves the 6-10. Don't forget, this is Baker. Why don't you explain Baker to us really quickly?
Okay, so Baker in this format is TJ. We'll just take the example of scratch. TJ Owens will bowl the left lane, and Gene Blair will bowl the right lane. In this format of Baker, we just alternate frames.
Well, thank you for that.
Makes it easy enough, right?
Yes, it does.
Emma with a strike.
Crossed over. She went.
Didn't she shoot like $140 the first game in
She
the extra,
did.
and then shot like 270?
278. Yes.
That's close.
She went Jersey on her first shot.
Or as everyone else will say, Brooklyn.
Yeah, but we don't.
We're we're weird.
That was Ian Smith bowling on 22.
Kristen doubles up.
The legend.
The legend.
Legend.
Why is she a legend?
She had an outstanding high school bowling career.
Where'd she go?
Shikellamy.
Shocker there.
Yes.
Shikellamy.
Ian does not pick up his spare. Near capacity crowd here at Hiesters today.
I'd say, what, 1,500 people
Yes.
in here?
Yes. We had a lot of teams bowl today, too. We had over 50 teams.
Gene comes in a little high, leaves the 4-pin.
Gene sporting the PJBT attire from a couple years ago.
That's the cool shirt, though.
Yes, I have the opposite. I have the more black and slightly pink.
I don't know who that is, but struck on the left lane.
That was Jackson. Jackson will not come on the live stream with me if he wins.
Ja-
he says.
Jackson better win then. Gene
misses.
whiffed that 4-pin.
Yes. Not very good.
Looked like he didn't give it too much care. Just kind of went up and threw it.
That's Augie. Augie got the 9 out.
Oh,
Would
okay.
you like to come on this side so you can see a little better?
I just don't know who they are.
Well, okay. Right there are their names.
Cool.
Do I need to put it phonetically? Like
Yes.
Matt did for us?
Yes.
Okay. Troy just getting down here. I think he was in the bathroom taking a break. Empty bladder break. David up now, lane 21. He comes in high and leaves the easy spare 7-10.
I think the 7-10 is pretty easy. I make that about 98% of the time. Troy comes in really light.
See, that's what happens when you go to the bathroom.
Leaves the 2-4.
Moral of the story is, kiddies, hold your bladder. Deathman has something like this in Florida, he says, but it's only scratch. Well, we have handicap 2.
David got 1 on that 7-10. Puts them at 48 in the third frame.
Ian now up, lane 22. TJ shoots at his spare, which he makes. Ian gets 6.
Leaves the 2-4-5-7.
All right, let's see what Real Deal here could do. She'll be looking to make an adjustment off of her first frame when she went Jersey. And she crossed over again, left a 10-pin. Watch that hand brace come off. Emma is definitely one of the more emotional bowlers we have here on the PJBT.
Emotional.
Not. As I said to her last week, you never know if she's shooting 320 or just a 20.
That's always a good thing. She picks up that 10 pin. Gives them a
Ian.
current 21 pin lead.
Ian did make his spare. And Jackson crossed over. Jackson with an X.
It's 2 X's for Jackson.
And an X in his name. Durr.
Nice shot.
Shout out to our friend over in Jersey.
Huh?
I said Durr. Shout out to our friend over in Jersey.
Oh. Greg.
Yes, he had a tournament yesterday.
Did he?
Yes, he's becoming quite the successful tournament director.
Gene leaves another 4 pin.
Let's see if he can make this one. Hello, Alexis.
I think he was pretty fortunate to get 9 there. Looked like he pulled it.
Augie with the spare. Gene off balance, and he missed it again.
Whoop.
So that's not a great way to start.
No.
10 pin for David.
Team of Blair Owens currently has 56 in the 4th frame. And are down by a lot.
33. Owens goes 10 back. Sporting the Ebonite shirt
Brunswick.
now, unfortunately. David makes his 10 pin. Let's adjust this.
Emma comes in high, leaves the 4-7-10. She'll be looking to get 2. Jackson stepping up, looking to make it a triple for their team. Comes in a little high, leaves the 4-7.
We're going to Jackson.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna mess around.
Emma gets her 2.
Gonna snowball in Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town. Imagine being 21 and facing a 14-year-old. Jackson, this is his spare. Okay, I'm imagining. I'm imagining me being 21 and kicking the crap out of a 14-year-old. Thank you very much.
Kristen comes in high, leaves a 9 pin.
How you doing?
Jackson ended up whiffing that 4-7, leaving them with 103 in the 6th, 124 at their handicap, and Augie with a strike in the 6th.
Maybe I should have named you Augie.
Augie.
Augie
I don't-
Althouse.
What?
Ladies, please move. Keep it going.
Kristen makes the 9 pin.
David with the strike.
That's a double for them. It's a big double.
Much needed double. I believe they're giving away 30 pins. 21 pins.
Gene with a strike gives
Doesn't
their
leave a
team
4
a
pin
double.
there. Ian crossing over.
That's an X.
That is an X. Augie, that's what I just said.
You see what you're doing? Owen looking to make it a triple for their team. Didn't like that one right off of his hand. Leaves a 3-6. Jackson leaves a 10 pin. He looked pretty disappointed in that shot, too.
Owens, 3-6. Let's see what Jackson can do. Hello, sir. He's got a pencil in his mouth.
TJ Owens makes the 3-6.
Jackson makes his 10 pin.
Leaves them down 13.
Good job back there. Of course.
Augie,
Looking for a much-needed triple for his team. And he
great
gets it.
shot. Emma comes in real high,
And
gets
gets the trip.
no comment.
That's the real deal for you.
The real deal, all right.
Good bowlers get those breaks.
That's why I don't get those breaks.
That's right. Well, you don't even bowl. You're like me, retired.
Smart.
Yes, very.
SMRT.
I am so smart. SMRT.
Gonna need a score change.
Okay.
David makes it a 4-bagger for their team.
Wait, do you need a full rack? What do you need? Full rack? Okay. Thank you. Oh, yes. Her late trip. Yes.
Got it. And
We got it. Nice try, though. A for effort. She goes to Alvernia, my alma mater.
Why'd you go to Alvernia, not Penn State?
Because I wanted to be close to my father.
Penn State's better. We have a better football team.
We didn't have a football team back then. But I'll guarantee you back then our basketball team was better than yours.
Durr comes in high, leaves a 4-7. Jackson
Jackson.
leaves the 6-10.
They're up in the 10th already. That match has all of a sudden become very close.
Is very close. Be important spare here. That's 6-10.
Hey, Smiley. It's going. Durr makes her spare.
Jackson makes his spare. Looks disappointed with himself.
So let's see here. With a strike, they're going to be at 204, 117, 147. If he strikes, they're going to need a mark.
Gene, good shot.
So this is
Set in the
actually a
pit.
very important shot that he probably doesn't realize. And
Good
he gets
shot,
the
though.
strike. So I believe if he goes 9 miss, we have a tie. 147, 176, and 28 is 204. So yes. Augie needs a mark.
TJ looking to make it a double on the scratch side.
God, I really hope my addition's right. that would be pretty bad if it wasn't.
Good shot by TJ.
That match still isn't over.
That makes it a 3-pin match.
And Augie trips the 4, and they will be moving on. So Jackson does not have to sit in the interview chamber with me. And that looked like it came
Emma.
off of Emma's hand. Odd.
Leaves the 1-2-4.
She's shaking her head. Full of emotion, that Emma. So Augie and David will be moving on. Woo!
Oh, she had the 8-pin back there.
Yes, not quite the way I would have shot that spare.
It's a slash in the box.
It is. So they could strike out for 203, which would mean
They would
that
need a
Jean
strike.
would need a double.
Yeah.
Strike 9 spare would be a tie.
Yes.
So 3 big shots here for Kristen if she could get all strikes. There's the first. And she gets the 7 out. So let's recap here. Jean has been in the pocket all 4 of his shots. He left a 4-pin, another 4-pin, which he missed them both, and then 2 straight strikes. Durr. That was a
Good
good
shot.
That might have been her best shot of the game so far. Even Jean liked that shot. He did. He went, wow. If you were watching.
Did Gene say wow?
See, watch. Oh, he just said it.
Big shot here in the fill.
Yes, it is. If she strikes here, this forces Jean to double. And she
Woo.
did it.
Who did that hold?
See, that's why she's the legend.
The legend.
All right. Jean knows what he needs to do. Strike 9 spare for a tie. 2 strikes for a win. And he comes in high, and Durr and Fetterman will be moving on up the road. All right, so we got some good scores here, at least in the handicap side. 234.
High game.
Yes. For David and Augie. They will now bowl Kayla and Josiah. And Emma and Kristen will take on Charlize and DZ. Mr. Rude Dude. Have we heard back from...
No.
No? Okay. After we give out awards here for our 5th place finalists, we will go over the new PJBT schedule for the rest of the year. Lots of changes.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes game number 1 of our 4-game stepladder finals. Finishing in 5th in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $45 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Troy Owens and Jean Blair.
Owens and Blair, your 5th place finishers today.
All right, and our 5th place finishers in the handicap division. Each bowler getting a $45 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Ian Smith and Jackson Kohler.
Smith and Kohler, your 5th place finishers in the handicap division.
Okay, on to game number 2.
All right, so let's talk about some changes to the upcoming schedule and talk about some upcoming events. Next week hasn't changed. Major number 8 at Haja Rose Bowl in the Allentown area. Major number 8, which means The finals are on freshly oiled lanes and the PJBT gold pins. The following week is our next adult junior tournament number 5 at Suburban Bowl-A-Rama. March the 29th. Do me a favor.
What?
Run in. I don't even think the schedule that I have online is the right one. Go in and go tell him to get you a new copy of the schedule.
You don't know the schedule?
I don't think that's right.
No, it says leisure.
Well, besides that, I don't think that's right.
That one's strike zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a couple other changes in there. Actually, never mind. I could re-download one quick.
The one on the website's right.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted you to get up.
Okay.
PJBT Bowling Series. By the way, if you want your own downloaded copy of the schedule, just go to www.pjbtbowlingseries.com. Or if you haven't yet liked our Facebook page, that's PJBT Youth Information page. And if this is your first time watching us on YouTube, what took you so long? I hope you like what you see. If you have, hit that subscribe button at the upper right-hand portion of your screen. And if you have your notifications turned on, you will be notified each and every time we go live. All right. So next week, yes, Haja Rose Bowl, Major number 8, PJBT Gold Pins. The following Sunday, the 22nd, Adult Junior Tournament number 5, Suburban Bowl-A-Rama. The week after, Jay Lanes. I was told Stacy and I are running that tournament.
Jay Lanes.
Yes.
I won there last year.
Yes, you did. The following week, Sunday, April the 5th, this is where the changes start happening. Adult Junior number 6 is no longer at leisure. It is at ABC North. ABC North on April the 5th. The next time we have a change, Sunday, May the 10th. Sunday, May the 10th, Strike Zone up in Pottsville. Our 3rd trip to Pottsville this year. The following Sunday, the 2 a.m. tournament. We have not found a bowling center for that yet. If you are in the sound of my voice, if you own a bowling center, if you would like to hold a tournament and give us a really good price per game for 2 a.m. in the morning, we may come to your bowling center. As long as you have good food choices, too, for me, because, you know, I'm fat and like to eat. Also, very important, very, very, very important, championship weekend has been changed. It has been moved up a week to accommodate the professionals who cannot make it the following week. So now, Friday night, May the 29th, is the skins match. Friday, May the 29th is the skins match. You definitely, if you can't be in the building, you want to watch that. We had a lot of fun last year. I would suggest you go find that on our YouTube channel. The kiddo and I were on commentary, and that was a very fun evening. You and your salmon-colored shirt that you wore.
Pink.
Salmon.
Pink.
The following day, Saturday, May the 30th, is our 3-tournament day. We start out with a bowl with the pros, no-tap tournament. Then we have 2 rounds of adult junior and top whatever bowlers for that, depending upon entries. Come back at night to bowl against Parker Bow for the winner. Take all cash. Adults get cash. Youth get scholarships. And then Sunday, May the 31st, is our award ceremony and invitational championship tournament. The winner of that tournament gets their name immortalized on a banner that hangs at Limerick each championship weekend. My name's on there several times. Something like that. So, championship weekend flip-flops with the Bracket Survivor Tournament. The Bracket Survivor Tournament then becomes the first weekend in June. That's going to be at Dutch. Then we, as usual, have the Masters Tournament after that, and then the Best Tournament down in Jersey, where we meet up with our friends on the JBT Tournament to bowl for $5,000 in scholarship. Maybe you're
Are you
going to bowl
done?
for the first time in 3 years.
Hey, so I can go plus 10 on house,
And then plus
50 on the harder stuff.
on the harder stuff.
If I do that, I swear.
I swear. So once again, if you want to get a copy of all the corrections, just go to our website at, good job, Jackson. Go to our website at pjbtbowlingseries.com and download the new copy of the remaining schedule. All right, looks like we are just about ready. Now, why don't you tell us the importance of lane choice here? When,
Okay.
like, why Dylan and Charlize wanted to be watching what Emma and Kristen Durr were doing in that first
Well,
game.
You would notice that Durr was on the left lane, Emma was on the right lane. So they made that choice, whether it was Kristen that just like the left lane and Emma didn't care, or other way around.
Okay. Okay, bowling fans, time for game number 2 of our finals on the scratch side. We have number 3 seed Charlize Porter and Dylan Zimmerman taking on number 5 seed Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr. Charlize and Dylan have elected to have Emma and Kristen start the match on lane 19.
Smart.
And they're going to go in the order of Charlize and then Dylan. And the girls are going to keep their same order, Emma and then Kristen. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 3 seed Kayla Lowen and Josiah Floyd. Taking on David Markowitz and Augie Quattrini. Kayla and Josiah have elected to start the match on lane 21. They're going to go in the order of Kayla and then Josiah. And David and Augie will keep the same order. The difference in handicap is just 1 pin going to Kayla and Josiah. Okay? Bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our game 2 finalists.
All right, so Dylan and Charlize have decided to let Emma and Kristen start the match. Tell us why that's important.
So as I was going on it, they were on the opposite lanes before, so they made that choice to be on those lanes. So they don't like the other lane, or they either just wanted Kristen just to finish.
Yes.
But now they don't know what happened on the other lane during that one game.
Yes.
So the odds of they're going to being different are pretty high.
Now, they could have flip-flopped if they wanted to. Kristen could have started the match and let Emma finish, but they decided to let the higher average bowler finish the match, regardless of what lane they were going to be on. So that's the strategy behind Baker Team Doubles Bowling. Baker Team Doubles, sure. Baker Doubles Bowling.
English?
Por favor.
Right.
Emma with the spare. And Kayla with the spare. Markowitz up now.
Looks like Augie and David switch lanes as well.
Yes, it does.
Charlize with the strike.
Charlize finishing up her senior year at local high school, Muhlenberg. She was the Berks County Player of the Year, and she won something.
Player of the year. I think. Did she win counties? I don't think so. No, Cameron did. I don't know.
Yes. Cameron won counties.
Player of the year? Huh. High average, maybe?
No, Alyssa had high average.
I don't know.
She won Player of the Year.
Player of the year.
Player of the Year. Let's see what Dylan can do. Dylan is, I believe, a junior at McKendree.
Yes.
Mr. Rude Dude.
That's not a rude dude.
That is not a rude dude.
That's a double, though.
A couple of years ago, you would have never seen Dylan playing that line.
Nope, he would have been playing up 10. With a rude dude.
He made a lot of scholarship money playing that line with that ball here on PJBT.
So, Warner and Zimmerman out to a quick 10-pin lead. Durr coming in high, just leaving a 4-pin. Gene did that.
Yes, he did.
4-pin,
Yep.
second frame.
Yep. Ooh, good spare there by Josiah.
What'd he make?
The 6-7.
6-7. Durr picks up the 4-pin. Kayla with the strike. Emma comes in snowplow, gets the strike.
Real deal. Bill O'Neill's not the real deal anymore. It's Emma Fetterman. By the way, Jason Belmonte, and I know you're watching, I'm calling you out. You posted on your Twitter page last week that your career is now complete since you won the Grand Slam or whatever you won last week. Your career is not complete because you have not yet bowled in the PJBT Skins match on Championship Friday. I called you out on Twitter. Now I'm calling you out on the PJBT YouTube channel.
Okay. David came in high. Got the 3-6-10 and picks up that 3-6-10.
As I told you on your Twitter page that your career is not complete, you should just ask your friend Bill O'Neill how bowling in the PJBT Skins match changed his career.
Shar left, I think it was a 4-pin. And picked up that 4-pin.
By the way, since I'm reading what's going on in the chat right now, let me just talk about what Emma did last week at Eastern Regionals bowling. It was high school, but this 14-year-old girl for 5 games went plus 220 something. No, plus 170 something for 5.
Dylan comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10.
And we do have an age limit for our tournament. It is 21 and under. Actually, it's under 21, but the cutoff is in August. So if your birthday, if you turn 21 after August the 1st, you can bowl through that season. And I've seen more than a handful of times where the younger bowlers have won. Let me remind you, our youngest bowler ever to win a scratch tournament, Alex Horton, was 10 when he won. When he beat a star-studded field in the, what do you call it, Memorial Tournament.
Dylan pulls the ball a little bit, only gets the 3-pin.
The Pop Tomek Memorial Tournament. So if a 10-year-old can win in scratch, anybody can win in scratch. And Alex, you want to keep writing stuff like that, you're going to be banned very quickly. Kristen with another 9-pin.
Durr picks up that 9-pin. Gives them a 5-pin lead heading into the 5th frame. Augie looking to stay Dutch. And they continue to do so.
Because he went
Brooklyn.
Jersey.
Oh, Idaho. At least Idaho's left.
I don't understand why people call it Brooklyn. Brooklyn is to the right.
So is Jersey.
Jersey is to the left if you look at it on a map. So I can understand if you're a lefty crossing over to the right, that's why you call it Brooklyn.
Jersey is right
Hey.
of us.
Bo Burton called it Jersey. That's all that matters.
Idaho is left of us, so we're calling it Idaho.
Emma makes her spare. Ball rolled out nicely. Shaking her head.
She does that a lot.
Miss Emotional.
Really.
Yes.
Kayla comes in high after Josiah's strike. Leaves a 3-6. Shar looking to get their team back on track. Comes in high, leaves a 3-6.
Didn't you just say that?
Yes.
Hello, Aiden. Hey, we got women's soccer on the TV. Go ladies.
USA and Spain, I think.
Espanol. Of course, through the magical effects of shot layering, you guys can't see the TV that's in front of us.
Shar chops that 3-6, says wow.
You're good. You're good.
And Kayla made her 3-6. Maybe Shar should have took some pointers.
Ooh, dig against Shar. You're gonna have to apologize for that one. That'd be something I would say.
David makes a spare. Up to 6-10, picks it up, keeps them Dutch.
Augie, who went Jersey last time, or Idaho.
Idaho. Dylan comes in high again, leaves a 6-10, takes some pointers from David. Augie. Looked like he just threw that one. Leaves the 1-2. Easy spare.
We've seen this miss to lose a tournament one time.
Yeah, the guy on the left did it.
He chopped it to lose
He
a
chopped
major.
the 1 pin off the 2,
I believe
throwing
that
it
was-
straight.
I believe that was the day after Christmas tournament.
It was.
Yes.
He lost to Jack Cook.
Well, Alex, feel free to start your own sometime and keep it just for high school kids.
Augie makes his spare, gives them 138 in the 7th spare up. Dylan makes his spare. And with the strike, Josiah and Kayla would have 133 in the 7th.
They have a tournament for high school kids. It's called Team Masters.
That is a tournament for high school kids, a very hard one.
Not if you bowl where I grew up.
You probably like Team Masters
I would have
because
liked Team Masters.
Josiah picks up a 6 pin. They remain 6 pins down. Durr comes in high, fortunate not to split, leaves 6-10. Kayla goes
Goes Idaho.
Jersey. Idaho. Idaho.
Kristen with the spare. She claps for herself. So they are up by 10 through 6.
Ian, David. Who's Ian?
That was the last match.
David came in high, leaves a 4-10, a little harder than the 6-10. Emma comes in high, leaves a baby split, 3-10.
So all of the bowlers having some trouble keeping it on the right side.
We need to move.
They all want to go to Idaho.
Idaho. What's in Idaho? It's like Montana. What's there?
Some moose.
Moose. Emma chops a 310, just gets the 3. Augie comes in high, leaves a 3 pin.
Maybe an elk.
An elk.
An elk. Some deer. A person or two. Charlize comes in high. Story of this game. 3-6.
Leaves a 3-6. Try again.
Yes.
Augie picks up his 3 pin. When you miss a spare, you always tend to leave it again. Never fails. Shar looking to pick up the 3-6.
That's better. And they
Better
take
attempt.
a 1-pin lead.
Do take a 1-pin lead. Augie looking to fill it up. 183 for Augie and David.
So they're going to need a mark.
A mark. Yep.
This is Josiah.
Yes.
That's the best way to get a mark.
That was a pretty good shot.
That was a damn good shot. Oh, sorry. Dang good shot.
So Lowin and Floyd will be moving on to the semifinal match.
Dylan went over the PJBT allotted time. He'll be paying a $100 fine for that.
$100 fine.
Yes. But he struck, so. Oh, wait. First time is only a warning.
Yes.
So they take a 1-pin lead. Josiah doubled, by the way. They're going to shoot to
10. 211 with their handicap.
yes. Dur up, 8th frame.
That's a little left. I think she'll actually probably be pretty happy that was only a 6-pin.
Yes, I would agree.
'Cause that could have been 5.
So, let me ask you. You're Emma. You're coming up in the 9th. You've gone consistently high on this lane. You wear a hand brace, so you really can't break your wrist. What do you do? What can you do besides? I mean, you could change your hand position. You can't change your wrist position. So
I'd probably
much.
tell her just take a step left, just so you don't go high. She's already pretty far left.
For her, especially.
She's sliding about 38. I'd take that.
See, that's her issue.
Not
with
going to
her
have the
style of
power.
bowling, right? She can't get that far left and maintain enough power to get the ball to come back. You also have to remember, for those of you that have never bowled Hiesters before, these are synthetic heads and wood back ends. Now, Emma, her bowling center that she bowls at is wood.
Where does Emma bowl?
She goes to Chickle Lane.
Oh.
They just reload up there. What else is there to do up there besides bowl?
It's like how Conrad Weiser used to be.
Yes.
Reloaded for 15 years.
All right, so they could strike out for 189 if Kristen were to go out. Charlize, this is a big shot here for Charlize.
Looks decent. Flat 10.
And that's her problem when she has to move left.
Same thing.
Yes. So with the spare here, they will take a 2-pin lead into the 10th. Bye.
Whew.
Did you say bye? Bye. I don't know.
Hi.
Bye.
Hi.
So Charlize made her 10-pin for the most part.
Just got very lucky.
So Dylan needs a double and 9. Now he struck in the 8th and in the 2nd.
In a second, yeah.
So 2 strikes and 2 high. Twice he came high. Kristen has yet to strike on this lane. She's spared all 4 times. Oh, Dylan gives it room and it crumbles.
Blah.
I'd like to say that's the Dylan Zimmerman we know, but that's not the Dylan Zimmerman we know.
Looks like something Balmani would carry.
That's the Dylan Zimmerman that he's become. Thank you.
Shannon?
What's his name? Well, I was
Doug?
thinking more of her husband.
Doug, I think his name is.
Brian?
Brian, I don't know. One of them. Close. They're similar
What's Shannon's
names.
husband's name? Is it Brian? Shannon O'Keefe's husband. Brian, yes.
Doug and Brian are pretty similar names.
They are. They are. Just like Jersey and Idaho.
Those are pretty similar states.
Yes.
Kind of in the same area
Of
the
the
world.
All right, so Dylan needs this one in 9.
That one doesn't look as far right.
That was a much better shot. This is what's known as survive in advance.
Survive in advance.
I wonder how much better the handicap pairs are right now, because scores over there are decently high. And so far in 4 games, we've only seen 1 200 on the scratch side, and we've seen 3 200s on the handicap side. Now, granted, one of them was with handicap, but
Maybe the handicap bowlers are just better.
maybe they are. That could be.
Ooh.
And that's enough. Almost left a 5 7 10.
Ugh.
Almost left a 5 7 10. And he gets 2 pins to fall, and that's enough. You know, you might have a point. I don't remember you winning any titles in the handicap division, and you won how many in the scratch division? 13? 12?
12.
What?
It's updated on the website.
It's updated on the website, Matthew says.
Ooh. Oh, let's go take a look.
Hello, Joey, Team USA member.
On the U12 girls.
Joey bowled the other week in an adult junior, and his partner pretty much kicked his butt.
Really?
Yes. In the 2-game finals. His partner shot in the 230s both games. And mind you, he was bowling with a handicap partner.
Yes, it's 12. 12 PJBT titles. Tied for 12th. All time.
Should be enough to make the all-decade team if we ever actually have that vote. I got no reaction from Matthew.
No
on that one.
reaction.
No reaction at all. I need a card. I'd kick your butt. What?
In doubles.
In doubles. Probably would.
What?
Right now.
Since the bowl in like 3 months.
Well, neither of you.
Bowling fans, that concludes game number 2 of our step-ladder finals, finishing in 4th in the scratch division. Holder getting a $60 scholarship, certificate, and medal goes to Emma Fetterman and Kristen Durr.
Emma Fetterman, Kristen Durr, your 4th place finishers today. we'll see if Emma could carry that on to win a state championship next weekend out in Pittsburgh. She is bowling in the singles division, and Shikalami will be bowling in the team division.
Shikalemi.
That's what I said.
Shikalami.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
Just like you said, you don't pronounce Jersey as Idaho.
Actually, you do pronounce Jersey as Idaho because Jersey isn't to the left of us. Idaho is. Would you rather say Ohio? Because Ohio's bad.
It's flat.
And it has Ohio State.
In the handicap division, each bowler getting a $60 scholarship certificate and medal goes to David Markowitz and Augie Quattrini.
David and Augie, your fourth place finishers today in the handicap division. All right, that takes care of that. We now move up to our semifinals. Coming in the scratch division is Colby Bennett and Zach Trimmer. Colby, by the way, will be trying for back-to-back-to-back titles, state titles.
Okay, on to our semifinal action.
And in the handicap division, it's Colby Davis, and let me see here, I have the phonetics here. Skylar Schwinski.
There is not a W there. Do you not know how to pronounce letters?
There's not a Jersey in Idaho.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In Jersey. Let me try again.
Try again.
Kapuscinski.
There you go.
I'm old. Don't pick on the old person.
You're old. You're not even 50.
Shh. By the way, this is the stuff that's going to be going on Fats TV. Hope you tune in. By the way, I did have an idea for one of our shows.
What's that?
We're gonna have to mute for me to say it.
Okay.
Now, now isn't that a great idea for a show?
Sure. Whatever. That's going to be a hard one to do.
But it's going to be a funny show. It's kind of like the Jerry Lewis telethon.
Should we do the, what's it called, on the show where it is not your child?
Yes, yes. Well, just like I told you, I should have did that for your graduation.
If I was your child or not.
Yes, I have it. You know, I was just thinking about it one day. I had it all planned out of what I could have done. And, like, if you ever watch the show, the guy comes on the show and he says why there's no chance that the kid could be his. And I could have talked about how you almost burned the house down making popcorn.
Hey, I was only like 2.
You were. I don't even think you were 2.
I crawled out of the crib all the way downstairs, got a chair from the dining room, and got a bag of popcorn in the kitchen and put it in the microwave.
Right. I wasn't home. I was at work, so I can't. And you must have set it for like 99 minutes and 99 seconds. All I know is I called you, picked up the phone, and you set the phone down.
And there was no such thing as cell phones.
Well, there was, but they were too expensive to have back then.
Really?
Well, yeah, it was, it was like 2001.
Yeah.
Those were the days. So, I would have talked about how there's no way you could be my kid, and then we could talk about how ugly you are and how good-looking I am.
What's that supposed to mean?
And how great of an athlete I am, and how you stink at sports, and how in
says
shape
the one
how,
the one has asthma and can't even hit a 7-iron 100 yards.
How in shape I am, and how out of shape you are.
Right. Says the one who can't hit a 7-iron 100 yards.
And then he would have said, and shall we reveal the test? And he says, and in the terms of blankety. Oh, I would have got up on the stage and I would say, like, look at this physique. I would have ripped off my shirt and showed this great physique that I have.
Yeah,
then,
all that great physique.
Then in the terms he would have said, and in the, in the terms of baby Daniel or baby Fats or baby whatever, baby Idaho as far as
baby
we're concerned.
Idaho.
You are the fun. I would have got down on my knee and went, no, there's no way. And then I would have just flipped out on Mari as I walked off the stage. Just think if I played that video at your graduation party, how funny that would have been.
What?
If I was able to tape that, and that would have been your gift at your graduation party.
Can I just have $1,000?
I think I gave you far more than $1,000.
When?
Well, let's see here. I gave you a party. That cost more than $1,000.
It did?
Well, did we not have, like, really good food?
We did have really good food.
Yes. And
It was at a barbecue place.
and I had to hire a DJ. I tried to get, Def
I'm-
Leppard to come and perform, but they
I'm
wanted
the
a
one
little
that
too
found
much
you the
money.
website to get the DJ. and the
But I
DJ
paid for it.
and the DJ was like 90 years old.
Yeah, but he still played good music.
He did play good music. Just he was like 85 years old. Did he have an eye patch too?
No, but there was something wrong with one of his eyes. But he was a good guy.
Oh, he played the music you wanted to play.
No, if he played the music I would have played, we would have had more classic rock. He played celebration kind of music. He played party music.
Party music.
You weren't paying attention. You were watching soccer.
Yeah, the World Cup was on. That's way more important.
Russia was on.
We have number 2 seed Colby Bennett and Zachary Trimmer taking on number 3 seed Charlize Warner and Dylan Zimmerman. Bennett and Trimmer have elected to start the match on lane 19. They'll go in the order of Zach and then Colby, and the team of Charlize and Dylan will keep the same order. Okay? On the handicap side, we have number 2 seed Colby Davis and Skylar Kapazinski. Taking on number 3 seed Kayla Lowen and Josiah Floyd. Colby and Skylar have elected to start the match on lane 21, and they will go in that order, Colby and then Skylar. Kayla and Josiah keeping the same order also. The handicap difference is 24 pins going to Colby and Skylar. Okay, bowling fans, let's have a nice hand for our semifinalists.
All right, Colby and Skylar getting 24 pins. See, now this is where it looks weird, when it looks like you got older people bowling in the handicap division and getting pins. But they average
But
124.
going back to my party,
Yes.
I was watching Russia
Yes.
beat the
you
crap out of Spain.
Yes.
That was way more interesting.
are. Zach with a
Zach's-
strike. Him and Colby, like from a distance, could look like they could be brothers.
Really could. Someone came in high. I don't know which one is.
I'm just going to assume it's
Colby.
Colby
It's
that's starting
Colby.
the match. I can't imagine they would have the 120 bowler bowling anchor. But you never know.
Colby leaves a 4-7.
So we got 2 Colbys.
Do. Just they're spelled differently.
That they are.
Shar comes in really light. 5-pin. I'm in.
My pin. Right here.
I'm
See, now
kind of
this
thirsty.
this is the problem for Charlize. She's in for her extremely deep.
Yes. She's in on that third arrow.
Don't disappear with that. Please.
Colby makes his spare. Charlize.
Almost free drinks.
Gave that 5-pin a tickle.
Now's a good time to mention the last time I missed a 5-pin.
May 4th, 1993 or whatever.
May the 3rd, 1993.
Wow, I was actually pretty close on
You
that.
were, well, you've heard it enough.
When was the last time I missed a 5-pin?
I know you missed one on February 29th, 2016.
February 29th.
I remember that.
2016.
I do remember that.
Kayla leaves 10-pin and makes it. They flipped lanes. Want Josiah bowling anchor.
Let's see what Dylan can do.
Dylan. Another 5-pin. I'm in.
I'm in. When was the last time you saw scratch people leave back-to-back 5-pins?
Okay. So
Probably
actually,
the last tournament we had.
actually, Josiah goes Idaho. Gets that strike. In 2016 at the Major Leisure, I left the 5-pin and then Ryan Graham left the 5-pin right after that. Back-to-back 5-pins. And
Is that-
Josh made a comment. When was the last time you saw 2 scratch bowlers leave 5-pins in the title match?
Well, we're not in the title match yet, but did you make that 5-pin?
I did make that 5-pin.
You did win that tournament.
I did win that tournament.
That was your first or second major? That was your second major. That was your first.
First major.
Because then you beat what's her name?
Alexis.
Alexis in the second major. at
ABC East
East.
on a 48-foot challenge pattern with quotes.
Well, of course, it was long.
It wasn't very hard. Colby looking to take a quick 11-pin lead. Big wheel, big trip.
Woo! Adds the 7-9. He doesn't have the 7-9 anymore.
Colby coming in high, leaving a 6-pin.
Now I'm confused. Let's see if Zach can keep it going and make it 3 in a row.
Take a 21-pin lead, and they do. Colby makes his 6-pin. Not looking like a 120 bowler right now. 2 spares.
Yeah. I'd look like a 120 bowler right now.
That's
You would
pushing
too.
it. That's no. I could break 190.
Wait,
Shar, good shot.
good shot. What did you say this week? You bowled for the first time in 6 weeks, and the first 10 pin you left, you would have made the what pin?
The 2-pin.
Because you went Idaho.
I went a little more than Idaho there. And it was Northland, so half the shots you left a 10-pin. So
They might be bad pin gods, but they're still 20 pins better than you. So it doesn't matter.
what?
I don't know, some idiot.
English. Kayla makes the 10-pin, I think. That match is tied scratch. Dylan trips everything. There's like 4 pins on the on the deck.
Was there?
Something like that.
Wait.
He tripped the 4, 7,
Well,
10.
I could see the replay. There was 3 pins on the deck.
Trips like the 4, 7, 10. Josiah comes in really high, leaves the 3, 6, 9, 10. Or as apparently the PBA commentators think the hardest spare, that's not a split.
They do think that. I never had a problem with that spare.
Colby, big wheel, no hook. 2, 8.
Just the
Look like
the 2 pin.
just the
fell.
8 pin.
2 pin. fell.
Josiah gets 3, leaves the 9 pin. They have 65 in the 4th, and they are giving 24.
For those of you that have just joined us, the pattern they are bowling on today, at least as of 10:30 this morning, was High Street.
Which is a 44-foot pattern with like, I don't know, 25 mils. Something
I
like
would
that.
say by now they're bowling on Sand Street because there's probably nothing out there.
Sand Street.
Sand Street.
You mean right out on 7th Street over here?
Yes.
Might as well. Might have the same reaction. Zach looking to get back on the strike train.
Da, da, da.
And he does.
Timeout.
Gets the half 10 out. Timeout what?
Timeout. You just beat an idiot.
Yeah. Shar looking to even up this match. Comes in a little high, leaves a 3-6. Something's wrong with the handicap pair. What'd you do?
I don't know. What did I do?
You broke it.
I did. I do like Nick's comment, fear the beards.
Fear the beards.
Fear the beards.
Interesting.
He must be talking about us.
Are these beards or are they chin straps?
So Shar's gotten a
Sharp.
lot of practice on that 3-6. Yours is a chin strap. Mine's a full-on beard.
You have a neck beard that's gray.
That's great. Some of it.
Your hair's turning gray.
Oh, shush.
Slowly.
Brill cream. What happened? Well, come here. Matt, call him. Tell him to come here.
Dylan looking to get back on the strike train, and he did that. Had a very interesting way to go through the pins.
So we got this. We got spare, strike, spare,
Yeah, but I
6-3.
need it specific. I'm gonna need
Well, it's 9 spare, strike, 9 spare,
hold
6-3.
on, which team is this?
This is LF.
LF is what?
9 spare, strike, 9 spare, 6-3.
Colby
And the other
to
team
get a
looks,
double,
looks like it's 8 spare, strike, 8 spare.
and he does.
Spare, strike,
8 spare.
and then we're
Or 8 spare, strike, 9 spare, but that doesn't matter. Oh, and then they got a 9 count. And a spare. And that's when it went fooey. Thank you,
so wait,
Daniel.
go back to the 9 before he made the score change. Right there. Stop.
It's a 9 spare.
9.
It's a 9 spare.
What?
It's a 9 spare.
Okay, but he said it should be 9.
That's it.
And then all
Zach.
fooey went fooey.
Comes in high, leaves the 4, 6, 7.
Thank God for instant replay.
Yes.
Or that we have the ability to go back in time.
Back to the future.
Back in time. Now, we were talking about beards.
Yes. Zach gets 2. They have 154 in the 7th. With the double, Sharns Dylan can take the lead.
They would, yes. Good shot.
Yes.
Let's see if Dylan could keep it going in the 8th. Trying to build on their lead. And he, 9 and a wiggle.
Flat 10.
Yes. That
That
ball
was-
looked inside off of his hand.
Looked like wasn't the right rotation either.
Didn't turn the corner. I agree. So, with the spare conversion, they will be up by 2.
Yes. Colby back on the handicap side. Trips the 4 pin. You sure he's not the 180 average bowler?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder.
He's whacking him out there.
He is.
Dylan looking to make his 10 pin. That's left. Not even close.
Oops. Kayla leaves just the 7 pin. All right, so with the mark here, Colby and Zach will retake the lead. Is Colby in front of the ball return? Yes, he is.
Yes. Here the ball returns are up far enough that it's not too hard to get in front of them.
What?
They're back far enough.
Right, you said they're up far.
I don't. You know what? Shut up.
Oy vey.
Shut up.
Oy vey. You are
Shut
not
up.
my. You are not my child.
You
Keep-
couldn't even say Kapuscinski.
Cap. Schwinsky.
There is no W there.
Give me a pen.
If you put a W, I'm going to smack you with it.
Let me see your pen for a second.
Did you lose your pen? It was in your shirt? Sounds like something I would do.
There. Now there's a W there.
Oh, of course there is.
Colby makes his spare. They go up by 10. Josiah split. And he gets the 2. What's Josiah average? 194. I was going to say, he's got some pretty good form. What are these young kids? We were talking to an 11-year-old today that averages in the 180s. Zach leaves a 4-pin. Skyler with a strike. That's a double for them.
Kapuscinski.
There's a W there.
No, you wrote that W.
More Fear the Beards. Zach
Tremor.
misses.
Missed
his
that 4-pin.
4-pin.
Must be taking notes from Gene. Sorry.
So that now gives the lead back to Charlize and Dylan. They are now in the driver's seat. Hope I just did not give them the PJBT kiss of death. I did not to Charlize.
Well,
she
to
strikes.
Shar, you didn't.
So
Kayla.
see here.
Kayla, yeah, that's Kayla. Leaves a 4-pin.
So Dylan needs strike 9 spare to shut out Zach and Colby. And there's a child crying.
There's a duck over there.
There's a duck.
I want a duck. Let's get a pet duck.
Let's get a pet duck. Why not?
I want a pet alligator.
How about a pet emu?
Emu. Why don't we just get like an ape?
Aardvark.
Oh wait,
Ooh, an ape.
that's already you.
Hey.
We already have an ape in the house. Josiah
He
goes
goes
Idaho.
Idaho.
Trips out the 6-pin. That gives
Dylan
them.
taking his time again. Now he's at a $100 fine.
This is $100. Wow, he's really taking his time. $200.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Uh,
Oh, let's watch that again. He did that before when he left 3 pins on the deck. All right, 9 spare is all that he needs. The Beards do not continue their strike train. That ends at 3. We got a third Fear of the Beards.
Fear the Beards.
That might be like trending on Twitter. Oh, he fouled. The Beard fouled,
Beard foul.
but it marked it as a spare.
There's a
We have
foul.
to change his 9 spare to a foul. And
Dylan.
Dylan. Uh-oh.
7.
Uh-oh. Now they can lose.
I can lose.
He gave
By
it
a
room.
stick.
He gave it room because it went high last time. And he got 7. So with a spare here, Colby would need to go X.
X. It's win
And
by
let's
a
see
stick.
so far. So far, he struck in the 2nd and the 6th. So he's got 2 strikes and 2 spares. So he's been in the pocket all 4 shots. All right, Dylan makes his spare. They have 2-11. All right. Let's see if the back-to-back champ could come through. Just like Colby just did. The other Colby.
Colby's whack out there.
He
I'm
is.
telling you, he's got
He
3 in
is.
a row.
He
2
does.
spares and 3 strikes.
Kayla with a strike. That's a double for them going into the 10th. Colby playing deep. He comes
Straight
in
through the
high, leaves a 3-10. And Charlize and Dylan.
I think he liked that.
I would agree. I think he
thought
liked
it
it
was,
off of his hand.
I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't either.
I didn't think it'd do that. Josiah goes Idaho ×2.
So the best they could shoot is 193. So unless if
They
there's a
don't even-
major collapse in the 10th.
Yeah.
All right. Colby looks perplexed, talking to himself. What would you be saying to yourself right now? Well, of what you could say online right now.
It
If
depends.
if that
If I
was you
liked it-
and you liked it.
I'd be wondering what happened. I'd be confused if I thought I threw it good and then did that.
Well, I'm not really sure it mattered, you know.
No, but like I'd be confused to why it hooked so much because nobody was playing there.
Got ya. All right, 211 to 200. Hey, we got scratch matches in the 2s.
Wow. New record.
Good luck. Good luck. Make sure you guys let me know how you're doing, frame by frame. Live streaming. Your wife liked my post last week. One of these hundred bucks. She's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. I mean, you're fine. Look for my logo. Yeah, this is terrible. And another handicap match where the bowlers shoot above 200. Again, though, that's with handicap. So, but even scratch, they shot 182 and 183. More Fear the Beards. It's trending.
Okay, bowling fans, that concludes our semifinal matches for today's PJBT, finishing in third in the scratch division. Each bowler getting a $75 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Colby Bennett and Zachary Trimmer.
Bennett and Trimmer, your third place finishers today. The Jakewitz told me, fantastic meal at Vic's. That's, well, still thinking about going there. What'd you have? Besides pizza, obviously.
And our third place finishers in the handicap division, each bowler getting a $75 scholarship. Certificate and medal goes to Kayla Lowen and Josiah Floyd.
Kayla and Josiah, your third place finishers today.
Okay, on to our title matches for today.
See, here's the problem with us going to Vic's, Doug. Last night for dinner, I made stuffed shells and the world famous Fats Balls for dinner. So, you know.
Fats balls.
Fats Balls. You know, you guys may not know this because of my last name, but I have Italian blood in my mother's side. So we got a fantastic meatball recipe. Right?
Left.
Put your thing closer to your mouth. Right?
Left.
Yeah, okay. Have you decided what you wanted yet?
Chinese.
Really? We're going there?
What do you mean?
I was kind of hoping for the wings.
Really?
Well, so I could get home and watch wrestling.
Ugh, because wrestling's so important. What?
Elimination Chamber.
Ugh, because it's probably not obvious to figure out who's going to win.
Shayna Baszler.
Exactly. And who are the guys?
I don't know. I don't even know who's in the match.
Exactly.
What's my phone at?
69.
82.
That was close.
You. What is that icon?
What?
Looks like a basketball.
Da-da-da-da.
So we have the unlikely team of Sydney Binkley and Darren Zombro Triple I leading the scratch. Sydney, I believe, a junior at Wilson, and Zombro a sophomore at Cedar Crest.
He's a sophomore?
I believe he is.
Sydney's not a junior, I don't think. I'm pretty sure Sydney's a sophomore as well.
I think she's a junior. I believe I asked her that a couple weeks ago. Yanoki! The kids had lasagna. Lasagna is pretty good at Vic's. I will say that. And of course, pizza. If we did go there, I'd add the chicken parm. With the gallon of sauce that they put on. On the handicap side, our top seeds, Jared and Zachary. 23 pins is the difference in handicap. See if Zach could bowl like he did the first game today when he shot 298. Lanes are a little bit different now.
A little.
The oil on the lanes,
Let's see, the lanes look the same.
they do. Wow, I can't believe it's 10 after 6.
And I still can't believe it's not butter.
Attaboy.
Well, that was funny.
Yes. So we're going to be on a mission from God to get it to change that when you cross over, when a righty crosses over, we're going to call it
It's
the
Idaho. It's Idaho.
He went Idaho. We're going to.
We discussed this on Penn State's bowling team at Berks. It's called an Idaho.
Wow, you're growing up. I was talking about you earlier today.
Who?
That's Alexis's sister.
Oh.
right, so we're deciding on who's starting what, where's going who, and which bowler gets to go Idaho first.
Big bet.
Who? What?
Big bet.
Big bet. I'll take Himmelreich. Dr. Rev.
I don't know if he can get the ball to go to the left side of the head pin.
Okay, bowling fans, it is time for our title matches for today's PJBT. On the scratch side, we have top seed Sidney Binkley and Darren Zombro III taking on number 3 seed Charlize Werner and Dylan Zimmerman. Binkley and Zombro have elected to have their opponents start the match on lane 19. This match, they're going to go in the order of Zimmerman first, Warner second. Okay? And for Binkley Zombro, they're going to go in that order. Okay? On the handicap side, we have top seed Jared Barlup and Zachary Conrad taking on number 2 seed Colby Davis and Skylar Kapazinski. Jared and Zachary have elected to have Colby and Skylar start the match on lane 21. Colby and Skylar get the handicap of 23, and they're going to keep the same order. Jared and Zachary will go in that order also. All right, bowling fans, we started with 108 bowlers today. We are down to this title matchup. Let's give our title bowlers a nice round of applause as they begin the final match for today. Good luck, everyone.
All right, and off we go into the finals. This has been a long day.
And I haven't even been here for the first half of it. I only got here game 4.5 of qualifying.
A little bit earlier than that.
Game 4.
All right. Colby starting us off with a strike. And, ooh, look at this. Dylan starting us off. Now, they've decided to keep the same lane, so that means Charlize is going to be bowling the 10th.
Dylan comes in really high, leaves 6-7.
Jared comes in high on the handicap side on lane 22. He leaves the 610. Somebody banged something down there. Spare conversion.
Dylan gets 1.
All right, let's see what Sydney could do on the scratch side and Zach could do on the handicap side. Sydney comes in
a
high.
little high.
She looked like her timing was off or something there. That looked odd.
Zach gets 3.
He will not be shooting 298.
Okay. Yeah. Sydney gets the spare. I don't know if she was super confident about that.
I wasn't either.
Zach gets
6.
6. Gives them 22 in the second.
Triple I. He goes
Idaho. Idaho.
Idaho. We've changed it.
It's Idaho. We're going to make this a trend. It's going global.
We just got to
What?
get Randy Peterson on board.
Okay, that was a Skylar just went through the face and left a 6-8. Interesting.
That's the everyday way to leave a 6-8.
Okay. Charlize.
Look at that ball truck. Look at get that 5-pin out.
Put some
Watch her get this 5-pin out.
Put some more fingers in it.
Look at this. Look at this way to get a 5-pin out. Bam.
Maybe if you would have put more fingers in it, they would have fell down the first time.
You would have left the 5-7.
You forgot the 10.
Colby by far being the better bowler right now on this team.
Yeah. And oh,
Breaks up the split.
thought you were gonna say PJBT kiss of death.
Yeah, it almost was.
Dylan looking to get a double for their team. Little loft, half hit.
Week 10. That ball went ding and ended up where the 9 pin was. Take a load off.
Okay.
Skylar up.
Jared.
Jared up.
Dylan missed another 10 pin.
He did that earlier today.
Did do that earlier today.
Back-to-back opens for his team. Not a great way to start. Back-to-back opens for him. Jared. Quick score change. Let's see what Sydney can do. She spared her first time. That's a better shot.
10 in the pit.
Walks back. The power walk of confidence in Sydney Binkley. Jared misses his spare.
I.
He tries to go Idaho again.
He did try to go Idaho. Zach leaves just the 3 pin?
3 pin.
Says he got 8.
Yes, because the head pin fell late.
Says he split.
Zombro makes his spare. So they're clean through 4. Charlize now up. I don't think I've ever seen her stand that far left before.
I don't think I've ever seen that either.
She's literally sliding at around 35.
Yes.
Usually we see her sliding around 4.
4?
3, sorry.
What? Try like 18. 4?
18 is too Idaho. She leaves the baby split. See if she can pick up the baby. She does not.
That is 3 out of 4 opens for that team.
Zach made his spare. This is Skylar. He comes in high, leaves the 6 pin. He makes his spare. All right, so the team of Warner and Zimmerman need to get their butt in gear. That's a good way to start. Colby comes in high, 4-7. Sydney now up, frame 5. She struck the last time she was up.
Ooh.
8 pin. Came in a little high. Had the 6-8 up there for a moment. Colby makes his spare. See if Sydney can make hers. She does.
Zombro
Jared.
looking to hit the pocket, which he does.
So Jared came in high, left the 610. Zombro with a strike. Charlize. Washout.
Zach leaves a 10 pin.
As he tried to go.
Idaho.
But didn't go Idahoian enough. Yes, that is a word.
Now it is.
Idahoian. Charlize with the pickup of the washout.
Zach lifts his 10 pin. They currently have 65 in the 6th.
Once again, by now, they're bowling on Concrete Street, is the pattern.
Skyler goes Idaho.
Bang. Good shot there by Dylan. But they got 2 marks to make up. 3 opens to make up. So they're going to need to start stringing some strikes here. Charlize is almost, wouldn't quite say yet in a must-strike situation the next time she's up. If Sydney and Darren strike here in their 7th and 8th, then it would definitely be a must-strike situation. Sydney gets hers. That's a double for her team. They're actually out to a 42 pin lead to make it 52 here with a strike. And it's a 4-6. On the handicap side, Colby and Skyler doubled. Zach leaves the 5 pin.
I'm in. Hands
They're
up.
running out of frames too.
Somber looking to get 1, which he does.
So they got 164 in the 8th. Charlize and Dylan can still strike out for 206. So the match isn't over yet.
No.
But
I'd say this is a must strike.
pretty close to a must strike as you're going to get without technically needing a strike. That's not a good
wide.
shot. Yes.
Another washout.
So she's going to need to make this if they want any hope of winning. Zach did make his spare. Skyler left a 3-9. Difficult spare for under these conditions.
Char misses the washout.
That's pretty much going to do it. The best they could shoot now is 172.
Yeah, that match is over.
And the other team is at 164 with 2 frames to go.
forget his name.
Colby.
Colby. Another Idaho. He only has one open this game. Sydney. Leaves an 8-pin. But that'll do that match.
That does it. Duck a little as you walk by.
I didn't want to be rude.
You're good. All right, and that match is Sona.
Zach comes in really high. He's a split. That'll do that match too.
You want to go tell Skylar he can. What ball would you be throwing right now?
Me, probably my matchup.
Why not urethane?
Urethane. Why would you throw urethane?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
You're not going to carry with urethane.
Ah.
I think there's enough room there to get really far left, like in the 5th, 6th arrow, but nobody's really gotten in there except Colby.
Well, you're not looking at bowlers that are.
I think that's where the line is. It looks like if you get it out to around between 5 and 10, it's going to hook.
The question is, are you going to be able to hold the energy?
With a shiny ball, you should be able to. Should being the key word. If you can't, really spin it.
Yes, that would be important right now. If you know how to get some tilt on the ball, that would help.
Depends.
I mean, a lot of tilt, no, you'll split, pocket split, but. All right, 214, 138 is your scratch final. 190, 131 is your handicap final. So we'll give out some awards. We will do some very quick interviews. And then we will be off to Haja for major number 8 next Sunday. I'd like to thank everybody that joined us today online. Stay with us.
Only fans, that concludes today's PJBT, our 21 and under doubles event. Finishing round in the scratch division, each bowler receiving a $100 scholarship certificate and medal goes to Charlize Warner and Dylan Zimmerman.
Charlize Warner, Dylan Zimmerman, your runner-ups today in the scratch division. Great bowling by those two. Jared Barlip, Zachary Conrad, your runner-up today in the handicap division.
Okay, bowling fans, now it's time to crown our champions in the scratch division. Each bowler receiving a $200 scholarship certificate, and the first place acrylic plaque for each one of them goes to Sydney Bingley and Darren Zombro III.
Sydney Bingley, Darren Zombro III, your scratch division champions today.
And our winners in the handicap division, each bowler receiving a $200 scholarship certificate, and the first place acrylic plaques goes to Colby Davis and Skylar Kapuscinski.
Colby Davis and Skylar Kapuscinski. I will get the correct pronunciation on this. Your handicap champions for today.
All right, we're going to get a picture with our winners. We'll send them back for final interviews, and we thank you for tuning in on YouTube for tonight's final. Don't forget to join us next Sunday. We will be at Rose Bowl in Allentown for our 8th major of the PJBT season next Sunday afternoon. Thank you, everyone.
All right, let me set up the camera for some final interviews. Stay tuned. The other two aren't really working very well. Would you like to do the interview? Hey, up just a little bit. Tall people. That'll work. Stand up. You don't get to sit down through this. We have to do these one at a time, so. No. Come on in. Turn it a little bit. Hey. You're good. All right, so we are here with our handicap champions, Colby Davis, that's you, and Skylar. I'm going to let you say your last name, because if you go back and listen to this, I butchered it all day.
Kapuscinski.
Say that again?
Kapuscinski.
See, he even did it phonetically and wrote it wrong. He has an S in there. He can't even get the phonetics right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
And you are? 18. And you must have just started bowling.
Yep, 1 month.
Yes. 1 month ago.
Yeah.
And you're already averaging 120. Very good. Very good. First tournament, you go to Hazleton, and you,
First tournament.
where do you bowl at?
AMF lanes, but
In,
Bell Vernon.
thank you. That helps. How did you attack High Street today?
I started out with the physics, so a little more angled since it was dry, basically 14 on. Once that didn't work, I mostly went with the freestyle rush the entire time, threw it as straight as I could.
Uh-huh. How long
And
have you been bowling for?
I've been bowling since I was 4.
Since you were 4. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Very long, very long. Anybody you want to say hi to? I mean, we got millions of people watching right now, so here's your chance to say.
Hello, Cam, Michael, or Nick, Nick, David, and Tyler, fear the beards.
You know
Fear the
what?
beards.
Actually, look at my message boards here. A lot of fear the beards going on here.
Yeah.
Look at 1, 2, 3, 4. Fear the beards. Fear the beards. Fear the beards. So
Yeah. Last season when me, Cam, and Nick won the 3-man tournament, that we started that trend.
oh, so they were talking about here. I thought they were talking about us. Because fear the beards.
Ah.
I think they were still talking
That's
about
got
us.
nothing.
Yeah,
That's got nothing on me.
I think they were talking about. Nah, yeah, I thought about me and my kid. I'm pretty sure they were talking about us, not about you guys.
Maybe,
no offense.
maybe.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Maybe,
Well,
maybe.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Anybody you want to thank quick?
Thank you, Dad.
Dad?
Oh.
Dad's important to thank.
Dad. Yes, Mom too.
And me.
And you.
Thank you.
Nick, Cam, David, Tyler for being supportive. Everyone back at Cal that were watching. Thank you, everybody. It's
Very
been a
good.
fun ride.
It has been a fun ride. Now you're qualified for championship weekend.
Correct.
Yes. Hand it over to this man.
There you go, sir.
Colby. Congratulations.
Thank you.
First tournament.
Yep.
Oh, you'd be shocked at. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Oh. She's hopping around like she has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think she has to go to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure. We have a lot of people on their first tournament win for some reason. I don't know. But you've only been bowling a month. Heck, when I was bowling a month, I don't even know if I could have kept the ball out of the gutter. And you bowled great in the two games here. You actually out-bowled your partner most of the time.
The loft is something that I've done since before I could hook the ball.
Got
I've
ya.
always thrown it real far down the lane.
Yeah.
And we came into this very broken down pattern, and almost everyone on that pattern had an insane rev rate.
Yes.
I was like, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not attempting to hook the ball or play like anyone else. I was gonna go all the way through there.
Very important. Very, very smart, too, for someone who's only been bowled. What ball were you throwing today?
I was throwing the Golden Jackal.
The Golden Jackal. Wow. Wouldn't think you would be normally throwing. That's a ball I would not have expected to say, but hey, you made it work. Anybody that you want to thank?
I'd like to thank my mom for not being here.
Okay.
I'd like to thank Skylar, my coach.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, that's about it. That's all I feel like coaching. Or that's all I feel like thanking.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah,
this
thank you.
amazing
Thank you.
interview.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you.
enjoying myself.
Anybody you want to say hi to?
Hi to anyone who said I wasn't going to win the tournament.
Ha! To all of you.
I never said I was either, but hey,
Hey.
look where we are now.
And now we'll see you championship weekend. Congratulations, gentlemen. Fear the beard.
Thanks so much.
All right. Scratch. Ladies first. You got to let the lady go first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I've known you for a while now. I don't think I've ever had the chance to interview you.
Nope, this is my first
No.
title.
Look at that. Look at
Yeah.
that. It's the first of probably many. So, not a team I would have expected. Like, how did you guys decide to become a team?
It was a Tuesday league night, and I was going to bowl with Alyssa Brightingham, but Eliza Shirk got to her first, so I was like, well, I got to find somebody. And I luckily found Darren, and clearly that worked for the better.
Well, obviously it
Yeah,
did.
I think
Yes.
I'd say so.
Yes. So, and no thought of asking me, though.
No, under
Thanks.
21. Sorry,
Thanks.
under
You
21.
have no idea how old I am. Thanks, appreciate it. So there was some debate. You're a junior this year?
I am a junior.
I got that one right. I don't know why my kid thought you were a sophomore. Just
No.
You're a sophomore. Yes.
Yes.
I know how. She's a junior. DA. She's a junior.
I'm a junior.
She's a junior. What equipment were you throwing today?
Well, I started the day with the High Road X, pretty much throwing the same shot I was throwing this last game, but I wasn't really getting the transition that I wanted with that, so for the most part of the day I was throwing the Gravity Evolve and swinging it outside a little bit more. There weren't too many lefties here today, pretty much. I think not many. So I had pretty much room to work with, and I was throwing the gravity out, and as they got tighter, I just went back to the high road X, and right up second seemed to play pretty well.
So the right side looked like it really broke down.
I'd absolutely agree.
What about the left side?
In my honest opinion, it definitely changed from the beginning of the day, obviously. It definitely didn't break down as much as the right, but that's how it always is. You know, with less lefties, you're going to get less breakdown.
Really, is that how that works?
I think it is.
Okay.
Just a guess, but I feel like as the day went on, of course, more oil just got pushed down the lane, so you just needed something that could push through it at the end, and that's what I found with the High Road X.
So, you guys won your. I was going to ask a question that I shouldn't have to ask, so I'm not even going to ask it because it doesn't make any sense for this. So we're just going to backtrack and pretend I was never starting this part.
All right.
Who would you like to thank for your victory today?
Thank the parents, grandparents, coaches, Wilson and everything.
Yes.
Darren for shooting a 290 when I shot a 179. That was kind of helpful. And just all of my friends who are so kind, and and of course the PJBT staff and the Hiester staff for everything they do.
Doesn't name me specifically.
And Jason Althouse.
That's not my name.
What's your? Oh God, MPA Fats. MPA Fats. My apologies.
Oy vey. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Give a shout out to my parents who are watching because my mom got the stomach bug. So.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Come on.
Sorry you're sick, but I did it.
All right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Do you have to go bowl now?
Oh no, I told
No?
him I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I like that jersey.
Oh, thank you. It's my
I
dad's.
really do. Really?
Yes.
Your dad hasn't fit in that thing in about 14, 15, 16 decades.
No.
No? Okay. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you.
Scratch title number,
I don't know, like 3,
something like that. Okay.
3 or 4.
Very good. Very good.
But only in doubles and team.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you get there. You just get there. How'd the lanes transition for you today?
Oh, a lot. After like the second game, it started to dry up. And
How about this? Where did you start today and what ball?
I started with the new latitude and like right over third arrow, but I had to move a lot more left, like between like 3 and 4 throughout the day and throw it hard, like 18, 19 miles per hour.
And where did you finish today?
I finished throwing between a 5th and 6th arrow. No, 4th and 5th, 6th.
With what ball?
The Savage Life.
A little bit of a different shell on that.
Yes.
Yes. That was a good guess by me because I have no clue. So you've been on quite a roll lately.
Oh, yeah.
You're going out to Pittsburgh. Actually,
Yeah.
you're going out to Pittsburgh too.
Yes, I am.
That's right. That's right. Try to bring home some titles back to the eastern side of the state. You guys will do fine. You're bowling. Did you make it in singles or just team?
Just team.
Just team. I know you made it in singles and team.
Wilson made it, yeah.
All right. Well, make sure I find out how you guys are doing.
Thanks.
Because no one wants to pay my way to go out there. So I guess I won't be there. Who'd you like to thank for today?
My father. And
Hey, your father. He thanked you. For the jersey, I guess. I don't know. He thanked you. Anybody else? You got a coach
my-
you'd like to thank. Well, he's your coach.
Yeah, and my mom, brother, and Sydney for bowling with me.
Yes. I think you guys are going to bowl again?
Probably. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe. All right. All right, guys. Taking home the scratch title today, earning the $200 first place prize. Darren Zombro. Ozzy. Aye.
Sure.
Sydney Binkley, congratulations. You don't want to take this with you, do you? I could autograph it for you. Hey, you get to come in on the mic.
Hello there.
Hello. Good job today.
Hey, thank you.
How many teams did we wind up with?
We had 54 teams, 108 bowlers today, so great
Good
turnout.
So, all right, everybody, have a great evening, and we will see you next Sunday at Rose Bowl in Allentown for our 8th major of the season. Extra payouts and high girls payouts next week, so don't miss it. Don't forget also to sign up in 2 weeks. We have our adult junior event at Suburban Bolorama in York on March the 22nd.
Yes.
All right.
All right. For all of us here at the PJBT, we will see you next week from Hiester Rose Bowl. See ya, everybody.
Bye-bye.